What's up, the boxing world? This is Derek Poppy Rolon at Strictly Boxing. Man, I know I didn't get a chance, man, to come on and give you my recap, man, of the fights this past weekend, man. I was traveling. Um, I was out in Florida, man, with the grandchildren, and I didn't have a chance to really come on, man, and talk about it, man. But it was exciting fights. I enjoyed them very much, man. I did get a chance to pre pre-fight deal for you. I did do a little video about what I thought about Berlanga's opportunities or Berlanga's chances against Canelo. And pretty much what I said was accurate, man. Canelo definitely is the best, man. He's a strong fighter, man. He's a very skillful and talented fighter, and he displayed that he's lost. If he lost any steps, he lost very little steps, man. He still is at his best, man. He's still one of the best at his age, despite his huge amount of fights he's had. He's still a great fighter. We got to give Canelo Alvarez that. But I'm gonna tell you something. I told you guys before that sometimes, man, you can lose a fight and earn a lot of respect, man. Because Berlanga, man, he put up a fight, brother. He ain't just roll over like it was some easy task for Canelo, man. He got dropped early, like me. I think it was the third round. He got up and prior to getting dropped, looked like he was showing Canelo too much respect. But once he got dropped, man, it seems to me he got up and let's go, man, let's do this right here. And he showed some definitely he showed some skills and some heart of a champion. And I think you're gonna see him in a while in the future. I think he done enough, in my opinion, to stay at the top in that 168-pound class. I think he's gonna eventually be a world champion if he continues, because he was bringing it, man. He just Canelo was just Canelo, man, and it was a great card. I enjoyed the card very much, man. Danny Garcia, he did the best he could. He tried, but again, Lara was too much. Lara was too much for him, man. Lara, he's 41 years old, but you can't tell from what he's doing in that ring, man. He looks like he's in his prime. Lara was just too much for Danny. And Danny's staying out of the ring, that long time, not taking a tune-up fight, over 2 years he out of the ring. And he comes back and he going with a top guy like Lara. Might have not been a good idea. You know what I mean? Take those tune-ups. You need those tune-ups, man. But shout out to Danny Garcia, man. He got in there. He put up a good fight for what it lasted. And he gave us what we were looking for, man. A good fight, a good competitive fight this past weekend. And both fighters, Lara, I had picked the win, and also Canelo. So that was good. It was a good two fights. Plant also surprised me. Plant was fighting, but Plant was in there with somebody that McCumbee he was somebody that Plant had to change up. He had to box. And I like that. I like to see that he said, well, this guy's a little too strong for me to try to be slugging with. And you know what? Let me get on my bike and let me box with him. Just confirmations, everything, man, I've been doing in the ring, teaching the kids, man, teaching the young fighters and the up-and-coming pros that I'm dealing with, man. The name of the game is boxing, man. And I mean, the punch is good, the strong punch is good, but you got to be able to box, man. You got to be able to box. There is one thing, though, going back, man, to the Canelo fight. I just remembered it on my mind, though. Like I think Berlanga would have had a better chance if he decided, I'm going box and move against Canelo instead of sitting. You can't stay and slug with Canelo. And I think Canelo might be picking his opponents. That's what y'all let me know what y'all think about that. People saying Canelo is picking his opponents by the styles that they have. Like he's picking guys that's right in front of him that want to come to him and fight him. He's not picking guys that move and box and use their legs and get out on the bike and move and box on the outside. He called that a more difficult fight, and that Canelo wants people right in front of him that's coming to him, gonna be bringing it with him and want to slug. You know, I think it's good to do both. Plant said that. Plant showed, he didn't say it. He showed that, oh, I was in here trying to slug it. That ain't the best thing. Let me do this little boxing thing on the outside. And then every now and then, time and time, he would go back in and get some work in. But for the most part, name of the game is boxing. And that's what I be trying to tell everybody, man. Boxing, moving your head, boxing, man. You know when they talk about Shakur Stevenson, they saying that he's a runner or scary or something. Nah, man, name of the game is boxing, man. And that's just what it is, man. I was at the gym today, man, and so I saw Wally Moses today, man, and we talked about Shakur, man. Hopefully I'm praying for a fast recovery. He did have the surgery on his hand, it's a huge cut, man. I did see a picture of the cut, but he got his hand worked and fixed. He's gonna get it to heal properly, and then the physical therapy and everything he has to have. So he's gonna be out for a while, but that'll probably be the best, man. It's the proof everybody was saying Shakur wasn't hurt. Shakur wasn't. He was fighting with a hurt hand, and he was gonna do it again for this fight. And then he hurt it in the camp, and they said, you know what, we might as well get this thing fixed. Probably the best thing he should have done. He probably should have done it earlier. Got his hand fixed, and then that way came back and then be at his best. So we're praying for Shakur Stevenson for a quick recovery and come back next year. And then we look for those big fights in that weight class. Listen, man, this is Derek Pop, Roll Line, that's Strictly Boxing, man. I thank you for listening to the channel, man. I'd like to invite you to subscribe to my channel. If you haven't subscribed, please touch the subscribe button so you can be notified when we do more videos. And if you like the video, man, hit the thumbs up, man. And more important than anything else, man, let me know what you think about the video, man. Good fights this weekend again. Canelo comes through, Big comes through, Lara still displays his best, and then Plant also did a good job. Some really good fights. All right, man, this is Dirt Pop Roller, Strictly Boxing. Peace.